Our next guest, very interesting fellow, we couldn't even get him on the radio because we were too busy talking to him off the radio, is Ken Martin, Executive Vice President, Commercial Markets Director for Santander Bank. Welcome.
Well, thank you, Jeff. Enjoy being here this morning.
Great.
Looking forward to our talk.
Thank you, Ken. Why don't you tell us a little bit about what does it mean to be in charge of the commercial markets?
Sure, Jeff. My responsibilities at the bank is I oversee our commercial business for our companies $3 million to $500 million in the New England market. And I also have responsibility for a customer segment that we call business banking, which is more of the small to medium-sized companies in the $3 to $20 million range across the franchise.
Across the franchise means internationally?
On a national basis.
On a national basis.
All the geographies that we would be in domestically here.
I've been around New England for a while. Do you find it different adapting a global bank to the New England market?
I find the New England market is a great place for us as a global bank, Jeff. I think we're seeing as the economy continues to become more of a global economy that small and medium-sized business, as well as certainly the true middle market business, are looking for banks that have that international and worldwide connections. And I think Santander is very well positioned in that marketplace. There's an awful lot of our existing clients who are importing and exporting every day and are really looking for opportunities throughout the globe to really either sell their product or find a way to source the raw material for that product in a more efficient manner.
And that's something that Santander can help them with?
Absolutely. I think one of our real key strategic advantages, if we actually have boots on the ground in 10 countries, in Latin America and across Europe. We're in a number of other countries as well, but in terms of being able to really, what I would say, provide a concierge kind of service for clients who may be looking to do business abroad. I can give you a couple of quick examples just in the last week, candidly, of a couple of clients we met with. One was looking to really understand what is going on in Argentina. They do a lot of business in Argentina and wanted to get a real sense in terms of what is the climate like down there, both economically and politically. And I think we're able to put them together with key folks who work in that economy every day in Argentina, who work for Santander. And I think that's an advantage for both that customer of ours that allows them to really understand with people who are living and breathing in that economy. So that was one quick example. And then just as recent as last Thursday, I met with a client who was looking for information in Uruguay. They are looking to have some employees actually work in that market, and we're going to be able over the next 7 to 10 days put them together with folks that we have on the ground in terms of things they should know about payroll, where to live, kind of what are the key drivers in that local economy, which will help them. So here you got a case where it's an employee looking to really understand that marketplace, or a business looking to do and understand what the economy is like in some of these countries. Those are just a couple of real-life examples over the last 2 weeks.
You're clearly a very experienced, knowledgeable business person. You have, I would assume, an innumerable amount of staff. How do you make sure that they have that level of competence as well? Because that does not come with a college degree or a graduate school degree. Yeah,
I think one of the things we were talking about before the interview today is joint calling, being out in the market. I'm a big believer that you have to see it. You can call it inspection, you can call it whichever you like, but I think the real strong managers and leaders are out in the marketplace witnessing firsthand just what you said. What areas do we need to look at? The other thing we do sometimes is, and we're in the middle of looking at this ourselves, is almost a self-assessment. Where do our relationship managers, our credit professionals, all of the support, where do they see themselves, and what would be the most helpful training that they believe they need? So you marry kind of what they think with what you actually envision in person, and that's how you develop the learning curriculum for like 2015. And we're in the midst of doing that today to find out what areas do we believe we can get better in, or does our team feel they need help in.